So Simon, integration of the learning system is just one piece of the puzzle. So once you had the system in place, I think the next challenge is ensuring learning engagement and getting people to the platform to learn. So how did you encourage voluntary learning with your learners to participate on such a large scale and then continuously year after year?
Okay, there's a couple elements to this. So thankfully, regarding gamification, Valamis was fully on board with developing out that leaderboard concept. And really, we were taking advantage of that sense of competition within the different chapters. But at the end of the day, an LMS on its own will not embed learning. You're not going to change culture just through an LMS. You've got to build that coalition of people that surround the chapter, the business unit, whatever you do. So, in my previous experience, you would have managers that would be identified to be early adopters and supporters of the system. But really, even then, that was quite a light touch. What we worked on with Valamis was very much really making sure that we can support the qualified trainers, the experienced adults that surround the chapters and giving them a role. That is absolutely crucial. So we got to make sure that the LMS appeals to a 20-year-old who's at college and learning about finance, but also somebody who's 55, 60. It's a big audience, but you've got to build that sense of ownership that everybody has to be behind the learning management system and what you want to achieve.
Can I add something? Sorry, Simon, to interrupt, but I was just reflecting on what you said about, in a corporate environment, you rely on line managers, to sort of play some of this role. I think it's really easy to overestimate how ready line managers are to do that anyway. Because line managers are very, very busy. They've got a lot to do. They've got a whole team to support. They don't necessarily know what the program is. They're not fully steeped in the design of it. They don't care about it as much as you do. It's not that they don't think it's important. So I think it's really easy to overlook that engagement with line managers. There's a lot of assumptions that we see in our corporate network about line manager availability and attention. So don't undercook it, I guess, is my guidance.
And that then links into our volunteers, because we are blessed. We have a large body of people that want the chapters to succeed, and they're willing to give their time back. So really, when it came to getting them on board, it was fully articulating the problem that we're facing with young men going into college, but also the gap between college and career. It's about bringing that alive. It's about making the volunteers realize that you're a partner in meeting this challenge, and the LMS is a part of the puzzle. But you need to be willing to be a supporter of that system, go in, engage with the learning assets and work with the young person.